Good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday morning, 6 o'clock, 28 degrees here in Hampstead. Get my text speech going. Here we go. Reach YouTube. What do you mean you can't reach YouTube? What do you mean? Hang on, dog. There we go. There we go. That's cool. Okay. All right. We're ready to roll. We've got one delivery today. It's an easy one. It's kind of raining. It is raining. It's supposed to be freezing rain. The roads seem to be wet, but it is 28 degrees, so you never know. The parking lot was pretty icy, so we'll see what
Jones
happens.
5862 says, "Morning, Craig."
Hey, Reed. Good morning. How are you? Get that. Let's do that. I have to scrape ice off the van.
Jones 5862 says, "I'm good. How about you?"
All good here. We're beginning. Oops. Get the seatbelt on. Seatbelt. Starting out our delivery. Our pursuit of happiness has begun right now. The roads could be a little icy. I don't know. They said they were, but on my way up to the bakery, it didn't seem too bad. Didn't seem bad until I tried to step out of the car, and it's like one of those icy deals where your foot, you don't really step out of the car, your foot just slides across the ice. So I think it could be kind of slick out here. It's going to get warmer today, and then, it's progressively warmer for the next few days until we finally get to 70 degrees. That's kind of exciting. It snowed a little bit yesterday afternoon.
Double Hazy says, "Just got the call. 2-hour delay today."
2 hours, yeah. Guess that would give it time to melt. It seems wet, but it seems wet, but it's right on the edge. It's right on the edge.
Double Hazy says, "Is it not great out there?"
It's weird. Like my whole ride up, I was like, oh, it's just wet, and that's what the roads seemed to be like. Then when I stepped out of the car in the parking lot, and the whole way across the parking lot, it was like totally ice. I couldn't believe it. So it's definitely right at the edge of ice. But it is just raining, So I'm going to leave the windshield wipers on, even though they make a horrendous noise. I don't think that's as loud for you as it is for me, but it does keep the windshield clear for the camera. It's weird. Yesterday, it actually snowed for quite a while yesterday, but I guess the ground was still warm enough that you didn't have really any accumulation. Cameron Swayze, you didn't guess for the. I noticed I didn't see a guess in any of my. Oh, and that reminds me, if Mountain Man is listening to this now or later, I didn't add your name to the list because I wasn't 100% sure that you're.
Cameron Swayze Double Hazy says I did not. I'm an observer.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. But I think Mountain Man guessed. He may have guessed the. I think somebody else guessed the seventh too, but that's all right. We can have two people in one day under these circumstances because he kind of put the number 7 in a comment, and I asked, and I don't know if he's the one that put like a thumbs up on my question. I don't know, so I'm not sure. I might have missed Mountain Man. I think he may have guessed the 7th, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Reed, if you're still in here, we passed your day already. I noticed that. I left you on the list, even though I didn't put it out till yesterday. But we passed your day. You were the earliest. Wow, that's like crazy noisy windshield wipers.
Jones 5862 says, oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh well. There's always the next contest.
Jones 5862 says it'd be another watch soon lol.
Exactly. I'm sure there'll be something. Something's going to happen. I wonder if he did. I don't think he would have taken anything down yesterday. Actually, we're going to find out soon.
C says good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Mookie. How are you? Happy Tuesday.
Jones 5862 says John has the guessing game and you got the Great Watch series.
Oh yeah, he has. That's true.
Reed Jones 5862 says morning Mookie.
That's true. What happened yesterday? Were you on last night? I try to go through his streams, like the pieces that I miss. And all I know is there was like some period of time where he was reading off how many fist bumps he owed certain people. Like, I don't know.
C says doing well. The week seems to scurry by. The rain is coming, however.
Did you get any weather yesterday, Mookie? Like, we've got this freezing rain kind of snow thing. We got snow yesterday. It was actually snowing yesterday. I think the ground was too warm for anything to accumulate. It's a little bit on the side of the road, you can see. But this is the last little kickoff. I think winter just at the lake. Yeah. show its capabilities one more time. All right, here we go. The house is coming up. Ooh, oh, there's still stuff. There's still stuff in the yard. I see some candy cane. What does this sign say, by the way? Pikesville High School, Chicago. Huh. Teen edition. So the Pikesville High School, they're advertising for the Pikesville High School, Chicago. I guess they're doing a play. Performance. That's interesting because Pikesville, so he's got a sign for Pikesville High in a yard that is covered with Christmas ornaments. This is an interesting combination.
Team C says there was a chance of a mix last night, but it was just a little bit of precipitation as rain. At Cameron's Ways Double Hazy says I'm thinking that's for grandchild.
Could be. Could be. So your temperatures are above freezing, Mookie? Is this true?
At Mookie C says good morning to you. At Reed Jones 5862.
Whoa. Oh, I hate that. I barely caught that one in the last minute. I think today, I saw on the calendar, today's a full moon. But we've got far too many clouds to see anything. Rain is picking up a little bit.
Cameron's Ways Double Hazy says, so do werewolves be able to see the moon to change or can it be behind clouds?
It's a good question. It's a very good question. I don't know.
He says it was hovering around freezing, but the ground was a bit warmer, so nothing to worry about. It is 35 degrees right now.
Really? Wow. See, we're like 20, 28, 29. But that warmer weather is coming our way. I mean, the 10-day forecast.
Double Hazy says I think they need to see it because if you think about it, the whole moon is always there. It's not full.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a very good point. Yeah. I mean, the only reason we don't see a full moon. Huh. Really, the moon is full every night.
Craig 3069 says Craig morning.
Yeah.
At Cameron Tweets Double Hazy says lesson for today, you're safe from werewolves.
That's true. Good morning. Welcome to the van. Welcome to the van. We've just got one delivery today.
Kim C says lol.
What's going on up here? Something going on. Something going on. Why are they doing their flashers? What's this guy
At
doing?
Reed Jones 5862 says coming to you live from the van.
What the hell is that? What is this guy doing? I'm more worried about the snowplow than I am the road. Does anybody else think that was weird?
Kim C says John has Bigfoot and Craig has werewolves. At Cameron Please Double Hazy says there's your thumbnail for today. At Reed Jones 5862 says almost snowplow the van lol.
I know. I couldn't even tell it was the front. Like when I first looked at it, I thought there were just lights on the back of it. That was bizarre. And I don't even think, well, maybe it was bad earlier.
Cameron Please Double Hazy says he saw the frosting on the cupcake and thought he needed to plow it.
Maybe. It's like there's an icy patch. Sprinkle some salt on it.
Team C says they do put a lot of coconut on those bakery items.
Yeah, they do, don't they? That was quite a pile yesterday. Like, I didn't even realize that. I think we're going to have rainy weather off and on for several days.
Or 9223 says 5:20 am time in youth.
So we're 6:20. We're an hour different. An hour ahead, right? Yeah. East Coast time here.
Cameron Freeze Double Hazy says is 5:20 Atlantic time.
No, 5:20 would be Central time, right?
Cameron Freeze Double Hazy says, oh wait,
Yeah,
I'm going
wrong
the
direction.
wrong
Right. Is that what the next time over? So the time to the east of us is called Atlantic time? Is that what it, I didn't know that.
He says John noticed the gas prices jumped a lot yesterday. How much is it your way?
Yeah, that's a good, I didn't look. I meant to look at that. You know what's funny? I heard him say that in the morning when he filled up, he paid like $2.60 something, which is probably about what it was. Like that sounds like around the normal prices. But then I did hear them say something later about a price going up. So yeah, I didn't look yet.
Says, yeah, it did move up.
I'll have to see what it is here. That's an interesting question. Because what confuses me about that is, aren't they using the gas? Like if you go to the gas station right now, aren't you buying gas that they bought and put in their tank, you know, a week ago or 2 weeks ago or whatever? So they didn't pay, whatever the price is now because of the war, isn't what they paid for the gasoline that's in the tank, right? I don't know how they figure that out. Well, yeah, I do know how they figure it out. I think the way they figure it out is, hey, how fast can I hike these prices up? That's what they do. I don't know, though. We'll have to see. That's a very good question.
Cameron Freeze Double Hazy says, but it's a good excuse to go up.
Yeah, it is. It's like interest rates. They can find easy ways to. I wonder what it's going to be. All right, so what do we think that gas station
says East Coast time, Central time, Mountain time, and West Coast time zones. East to west. At Cameron Freeze Double Hazy says it goes up immediately but doesn't go down until they've purchased at a lower price.
goes down? Yeah, so it's a win-win for them because they're getting a higher price on gas that they paid a lower price for. Son of a gun. Yeah, but what's the official name of the time zone that is to the east of East Coast time? Right? So like if you were, because there's an area up in Canada that is an hour ahead of us. But I don't know what they call that time zone.
Double Hazy says Atlantic time.
It is?
It's in Eastern Canada.
Okay. Because like there's somebody that pops in here sometimes, Angela, that lives up there. So she's an hour, she must be on that time zone.
Double Hazy says there will be some of that in South America too.
Oh yeah, that area that kind of like swerves out to the east. happened to all my traffic? Wasn't I driving? Wasn't I behind a whole line of cars? Like, where did they all go? Anybody notice? Like, I feel like I looked up and all of a sudden there's nobody in front of me.
Jones 5862 says they disappeared.
They did. That's like really weird.
At Cameron Please Double Hazy says the werewolves got them.
Yeah. Because I'm not going that slow. Huh. Very strange.
Please Double Hazy says rain has picked up.
Yeah, it has. So let's see. So probably yesterday the gas station was around 2. I'm talking about the highs. It's right there. It's going to be our first gas station that we see. So I think it was probably in the 270 range yesterday. 270, 275. I don't remember exactly, but that seems to be about where it's been. So we'll have to see. Another snowplow. Very skittish. I'm skittish about snowplows.
Cameron Please Double Hazy says I guess today is just a salt truck.
Yeah, I think that's what they were doing. Well, the one that almost ran into us was definitely laying a lot of salt around that traffic circle. All right, I'm going to guess that the gas is up to $3.
He says Central Time Zone is next to us. It is the time zone for Chicago and Texas, and if it's 5 p.m. here, it is 4 p.m. there.
Right, right.
Please Double Hazy says most of the people I work with are in the Central Time Zone. At Moving C says
Oh, really?
guess the price for a gallon of gas.
All right, I'm going to say $3.05. What do you guys think? I don't know though. I think they broke. I mean, if they're going to break the $3 level, they're going to go to 305. That's what I'm thinking. Like I wouldn't do it just to go to 3, you know? Got to go to 305 at least.
Jones 5862 says 3.09. At Cameron Please Double Hazy says 2.95 and 9 tenths.
Oh yeah, well you got the tenths, yeah. There's always the 9 tenths.
He says my guess is 3.14.
Okay. So Mookie's the highest. got a 3.9. I said 3.5. Cameron Swayze's the lowest. He's giving the oil companies the benefit of the doubt. $3.60. I just looked up and saw a thing somebody typed. Oh, we've got a winner. 309. 309.
Easy says Price is Right rules.
Look at that.
49223 says 3.68.
Yep, 309. That's the number. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'll go slower when we come out. We didn't get a red light. If we got in a red light, I could have. 309 is where we were. Oh, look. The door's not open. It should be. I thought maybe because they're getting that door.
At Cameron's Ways Double Hazy says, oh, I was thinking with a car wash. At Reed Jones 5862 says I got it right. At
You were
PC
thinking
says,
with
well
a car
done.
wash.
At Reed Jones 5862.
Yeah, Reed got it. He was right on. That makes up for the fact that we've missed his decoration date. We passed his decoration date, so we know that one's not going to work. But he got the gas right on the money.
C says John will give you a golf clap.
All right, let me call. Get them out here. That was impressive, Reed. I got to admit. 309, you're right on it.
Jones 5862 says Mookie.
All right, what am I doing? Here we go. Calls. What a day.
Cafe, how can I help you?
Hey, it's Craig. I'm Outback.
Gotcha. All right, well, open the door for you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No, thank you. Oh, that was quick. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? I'm good. Let's grab some trays. Go ahead. You can go through.
Am I gonna block? Cause I'm putting myself inside you. Am I gonna block you?
We'll get around it somehow. We'll figure it out. Just try to keep it as wide as you can.
Yeah.
Thank you. I think I'll get through there. What are you gonna do? Just leave it outside? It's like an ice ring out here. What am I doing? It is. Okay. I got geese flying overhead. You got to be very careful. You know, anything dropping on the donuts, you know what I'm saying? See if we can pass the boxes that guy just running. I think we can. Oh, perfect, perfect. All right, thank you. Have a good day. That was perfect. Thank you.
No problem.
It is very icy. Look. See that? It's like ice. So it is a little bit. There's the guy. That's the other delivery guy. He's actually very nice, though. He's like, hey, are these boxes going to be in your way? I've been here before with guys making that delivery, and they don't ask, am I in your way? All right, here we go.
C says be careful going back if it is getting little slick outside.
Yeah, it was. I mean, the parking lot at the bakery was like that too. So it's kind of weird because, like, right here where I'm driving seems fine. Unless there was like enough salt in the ground, you know, like from previous snowstorms. Oh yeah, so look. There's our gas. Can you see that? 309. $3.99 for diesel. The other thing that seems to have happened with gasoline is the gap between regular gas and premium gas is much wider these days than it used to be years ago. Like I thought it used to be like 20 cents.
says OMG I'm late.
You're late. Wait a minute, you retracted it. But do you remember like the gap between regular gasoline and premium gas used to be more like 20 cents maybe? And these days it's much wider than that. Like it's 40, 50 cents maybe, even more. I just think that's weird. unless it just costs more to do whatever they do to it, refine it, or whatever they do.
Sticat.cs2 says, is Xmas lawn still there? At Mookin C
It
says,
is.
refining it has gotten more costly, it seems. At Reed Jones 5862 says, morning Sawyer.
Good morning, Sawyer. Yes, Sawyer, the decorations were still there. I think it looked the same as yesterday. It was kind of dark.
He says, good morning. At Dusticat.cs2. Boys Double Hazy says, I heard just the other day that they really only have 2 levels of octane and they get the mid-range gas by mixing the 2.
Huh. What are these people? What the hell? Like, did you see that snowplow coming across the lane? Snowplows have it out for me today. What was that about? Did you all notice that snowplow coming into my lane? I got a problem. I got a problem with snowplows today. Trying to hit me. I feel like I'm in a video game where the snowplows are trying to hit me.
Cat.cs2 says, good morning at Reed Jones 5862 and King C at Cameron Boys Double Hazy. At Cameron Boys Double Hazy says the van is a plow magnet. At Reed Jones 5862 says, what you do, Craig?
I know! I think it's insane. I'm really afraid of plows now. Like, I feel like there must be an announcement out there.
Cat.cs2 says, where does snow come from? At Mookin C says, your van must look like a pile of snow.
It is white, but it has logos all over it. I mean, it's...
Cat.cs2 says, lol.
I don't know. Yeah, Sawyer, it snowed yesterday. And then overnight it's been kind of like misty, rain.
Boys Double Hazy says, I'm telling you, it's the frosting.
It's gotta be. Yeah, Sawyer, earlier, I mean, I literally almost got hit by a plow. I mean, and I was sitting still. So it would not have been my fault. I was even backing up, as a matter of fact. I was trying to get out of the way because I didn't know what was going on.
King C says, watch out for black ice.
That's true. It is that type of weather.
49223 says, you look like you fall into the mouse trap.
I fall into this plow trap. I can't believe that plow was like coming right into our lane. I don't understand that. Whoa. Did you hear that noise? Like, I feel like I just heard a noise on the right-hand side of the van, like we just went through a pile of slush.
Says, oh, be careful, be careful.
This is crazy. It's just wet. The road is just wet. I mean, it could potentially be icy. I agree.
Sticat.cs2 says, hi, good morning at Sibor 9223.
Okay, I gotta calm down. Right now I'm just so paranoid about
says some
snowplows.
very odd things are happening on this trip.
I know. All right, here's Bridge. Bridges freeze before the road surface.
Pianet says maybe drive closer to the fog line.
To the fog line? What is the fog line? Janet, what is the fog line? No.
Cat.cs2 says HII, good morning at Pianet. At Pianet says the white line on the road.
Oh, is that the fog line? I had to actually go over that line. I was
Cameron Squeeze Double Hazy says I'll Bob to get a plow attachment for the van and then they'll just think you're one of them.
Well, that's true. That might help. I've got my lights on, so it's not that. No, earlier I was at the Circle in Westminster, and a snowplow looked like it. I didn't know what it was doing, but I was like, slow down, because it looked like it was doing something in the Circle, and then it started coming down the street right at me in my lane. Then we had one that was coming the opposite way on this road.
Janet says good morning at Justicat. At New Things he says, have you insulted or had a bad run-in with a snowplow in the recent past?
No. And actually, I always compliment, I compliment the Carroll County snow removal services. Like they do a really good job of clearing snow. I could see if I was in Baltimore County, they might have an attitude, because I sometimes criticize their snow removal. But Carroll County, I always speak very highly of them. So they have no reason to be upset with me. But apparently they are.
He says they clear snow in vans.
Maybe so. I feel like a snowflake that they were trying to get. Maybe they think I'm a big pile of snow. That could be what it is. They're like, oh, let me get that big pile of snow off the road. It's a big pile of snow with headlights.
Cat.cs2 says on no law.
All right, we're going to be all right now, but yep. I didn't like the one that came across the lane either.
Jones 5862 says yikes law.
I don't like that intersection. I'm always afraid people are going to do that at the last minute. That was close, but it wasn't that close. I could live with that.
Jones 562 says the great snowplow watch. At Justicat.cs2 you need a plow attachment. At Newcomb C says you may want to get several cans of gray spray paint and remodel the van.
Gray? I don't know about gray though. I think we need to make it red. I need to get one of those flashing lights to put on the top of it, like school buses. Maybe this is why the buses in Carroll County have flashing lights on top of them, because they were getting hit by snowplows so much.
Cat.cs2 says I like it the way it is now though. Just add the lights.
Okay, alright, that's good. It's raining a little bit heavier. I know, I complain about how loud they are, but they're...
Cat.cs2 says I may still have a chance now that it's snow and raining hee.
Oh, I don't think he's... It's actually going to be... It's going to warm up, but it's not going to be nice weather for a while. Like we're going to have rain and showers off and on for a few days coming up.
Voice Double Hazy says I'd say that Sunday looks like a day the decorations could come down, but with all the rain before that the yard will be really muddy.
Yeah, that's true. Is Sunday the 70? I think it's going to 70, right? That's going to feel weird.
Cat.cs2 says 70A is a big change. Wow.
Yeah. That's for sure. It's 31 right now.
Cat.cs2 says, did you guys see the blood moon?
No. It's really been cloudy since yesterday afternoon. We got a little snow and then it's been raining. But yeah, we couldn't see anything this morning. Too many clouds, unfortunately. Oh, no, look. Their price is $285. So they're a little better.
Morgano 7106 says, what's Gucci Famington?
What's what? What's what? So that gas station wasn't quite so bad. I mean, it's still higher.
Voice Double Hazy says that's where I get gas, so I like seeing that.
The 285? Yeah.
Cat.cs2 says, hey, it's Sam Morgano 7106.
What? This is the circle. This is where the snowplow almost hit me. So we know the road is very well salted right here. It's probably good that they delayed schools for a couple hours. Mainly for walking around. Like the roads aren't horrible, but parking lots, sidewalks are still pretty frozen.
Says you have hills there and go up in elevation.
Yes. Yeah. So even this area here, like right now, we're low. We're getting to a low spot. But yeah, we do. I know it's difficult to see on camera whether you're going up or down. But like right now, we're at a low point, and we are climbing a hill right now a little bit.
Cameron Double Hazy says I remember a day like this in elementary school where they decided it was a good day to do the bus evacuation still by jumping out of the back.
No, that doesn't sound like a good idea. The old bus fire drills. It doesn't seem like a good day to do that. We're still going uphill.
Double Hazy says they were dropping like flies.
I wonder if they still do that. Do they still do that with kids? Everybody tested.
Sticat.cs2 says oh no I bet. At Cameron Double Hazy says I was a fly.
Future. All right, here we go. We're getting close to the house. I couldn't tell this morning. I mean, there were definitely still decorations up, but I couldn't tell if there was any change from yesterday.
Sticat.cs2 says poor thing Evie. Sticat 90% right.
All right, here we go. You know why I didn't look at the yard yet? Because I was reading the sign. Yeah, it's about the same as yesterday.
Sticat.cs2 says I don't see them.
See, they're all still. It's about the same as yesterday. So if I had to guess, I would say we're probably safe for another at least few days because I don't think he's going to come out in this weather. But you never know.
Double Hazy says don't forget to get your tickets for Chicago at Pikesville High School.
$10. I think that's what it said. this is another hill. Like where this whole portion is straight uphill.
Quincy says, you know, I have been watching this stream too when I recognize the neighborhood and when you are near the house.
Oh yeah, it's true. Well, that is the one thing. My route is pretty set most of the time. But I recognize a lot of those places that John goes to in DoorDash. I feel like I could ride around in Raleigh, North Carolina pretty well. And I know that if I hit a green light downtown, that I'm good to go. As long as I get in that cycle of green lights.
Cat.cs2 says, oh, I just remembered. I wanted to borrow Janet's call name. Bagging Bones. I would be so cool. At Quincy says we would call it a hill. It was more of a slight incline.
You have steeper hills? I guess you do. I think you do. Now we're going downhill. You would probably call this a slope. You would call it a hill if you want a bike.
Stickcat.cs2 says, I don't see downhill either.
I might sit down. Yeah, you really don't. You don't. I mean, I noticed that watching even when I watch my own, you don't really sense elevation.
It says, feel free to use mine. Bagging Bones. At Justicat.
Bagging Bones. Oh, I didn't look today.
Double says it's a mountain in Florida.
That's true. It would stand out. You'd be able to see that from, when you cross the line, even if you were all the way down in Orlando, a hill like that would stand out. It would be like that monument. What's that monument called? You know the one I'm talking about? It's just like straight up. Wow, those cows are like knee deep in mud. It's called Devil's Tower. You know what I'm talking about?
Cat.cs2 says, why, yay, thank you, Vivian at my bro. Still call me too slow to go.
Let it go. I think What a Day was getting low on their bones, by the way. I didn't look today, but I looked yesterday and they were very low. They might be eating some dog bones. Oh, there's a very little cow over there.
Annette says, oh, that's good to know. Annette says, I'm out of town, so they will have to wait until next week. At camp, in that area have been living large.
Well, they've been selling a lot of. Apparently, they're donut eaters.
He says, do you feed your dog any specialty foods?
I feed AJ the farmer's dog, the one that they're advertised on TV a lot, but they're the ones where it comes to me in a box, frozen, and so it's pretty fresh. I mean, the food is pretty fresh. I used to.
Ways Double Hazy says, does AJ get Janet's bones?
He has had them. Yeah, he has had them. He gets a variety. He's kind of liking. I think it's made by Milkbone, but it's also got Jif peanut butter. These little cube things. He seems to like them right now. He's going through that phase.
Annette says, my bones are awesome.
They are awesome. All right, successful trip. Avoided getting run over by a snowplow. That wasn't easy.
Sticat.cs2 says, I bet.
Yeah, we have to figure out how to mail order the dog bones. I know that with the bakery goods are kind of too fragile.
Sticat.cs2 says, all went too fast. At Gideonet says, have a great day, everyone.
I know that was a quick ride. But we'll be back tomorrow, 5:15 Eastern time. And we should have 2 deliveries tomorrow. I think it's going to be rainy, but it will be warmer. So that'll be
says,
good.
thanks for the ride. Have a good Tuesday, everyone. See you at Chicago, the musical.
Yeah, we'll have to figure out what date that is. I don't know what day it is. All right, I will talk with you all. Thanks for riding along. Had a good ride, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Sticat.cs2 says, thank you, Craig. Have a good day, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
At Reed Jones 5862 says,